Okay, one moment here. Hi, Tammy. I don't even remember the last time I was live, actually. It's been a while. I was sick for a while, and my goodness, I had to find a replacement Saturday. I was supposed to be in the event with the event group that I have with Sandra, and I still was not doing good, so there was no way on earth I was going to be able to do that one, so had to skip that. So I figured I'd come on and do a live tonight. Hi, Wanda. Since it's been a while. And then I'm in an event Friday. Okay, I need to seal this really quick, or seal and I can't even think today. I have to seal in the ink before I Mod Podge it. So let me move this out of the way and do that really quick. I was reorganizing earlier and I knocked my ring light over, and so I had to try and readjust that, so it may not be in the same spot that it originally was in. More than likely it's not. Seriously. It got buried. Nope, that's not it either. I just had it. What the heck did I do with it? That's okay. I'll use this one. I was looking for my parchment paper. Hi, Sarah. Okay, so I printed this on tissue paper. And if you print it on tissue paper, you can take and put it on, lay a piece of parchment paper over the top and iron it before you Mod Podge it on. And then it seals in your the ink on the tissue paper so that it doesn't smear and bleed and everything like it does usually when you try to Mod Podge over sometimes. later I'll share the flyer for the event that I'm going to be in on Saturday. No, Friday. I don't know why I wanted to say Saturday. Generally, I try to do this before I go live, but didn't think of it. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been on in a while, Linda. Hi. I've been sick for about a week, at least. So I'm going to be using this printable, which is so stinking cute. It is just so adorable. Why are you being weird? There we go. My wrist is doing better. I do have one open. Yeah, boy, it was really hurting for a while there, but it is doing better. What the heck got on that? Dry that off before I try and put paint on it. What is there? Residue on there. Whatever, it's coming off. Okay. Now, as for what I want to do, I don't know. The beading here. If we ever get rid of any of this stupid snow, I'll try to go to Stinking Goodwill again and try and get some more of those frames that I like. If they still have them, which I don't doubt it, but they could get more in. But I am not driving in this. I hate this weather. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and start painting white. No, didn't get the tires on. At this point, there's no use. We're not going to have that much of winter left to even bother. Okay. Are you talking to me, Sarah? Hi, Michael. Yeah, he's been doing good driving to work. Without him this week. So, there's really no point. We'd get him on just in time to get him off. But even with him on, I don't want to drive in it. I'll just wait for when he's home and we'll get groceries and then I'll stay home. Doesn't hurt my feelings. I don't want to be out in the cold. I didn't really the last time I drove in it, I really didn't like it. I don't like driving in it. Well, I mean, I never really liked driving in it, but the last time I drove when there was snow on the ground, I didn't like it. And I had driven in worse without studded tires and didn't have a problem, but I mean, I usually schedule all my doctor's appointments for when my brother's home anyway, so that part doesn't matter. And I'll just get groceries when... I mean, honestly, I could even put in an order and he can pick up a grocery order on his way home from work in the mornings too, so if we would happen to need something, that's always an option. But the inflammation in my joints has just been horrible lately. I mean, I couldn't even hardly move around very good. Just all my joints were hurting. I can guarantee you, if they would have did blood work this past week, my inflammatory markers probably would have been way, way high. Of course, it happened when I was sick too, so. It's like I had a combination of both. Dealing with the inflammation in my joints and then dealing with whatever the heck I had. I still don't know what I had. I wasn't like coughing or anything like that. I just couldn't hold anything down for a few days and had a high fever. Really high fever. I wouldn't be able to handle living in a place that gets snow any more often than we do. I know that much. Oh my goodness, when we had that like 10 below, that was bad. That was really bad. It's been a crazy winter. All my animals weren't even, they were exhausted. The dogs, because they sleep with me, they weren't getting much sleep at all because I was up off and on all night. And so they were trying to sleep during the day, and I was keeping them up then too. It's, sucks. Hopefully I don't get sick for a while. I don't want to be sick. I don't like being sick. It's not fun. And apparently I just painted my thumb. Yeah, we'll go tomorrow and get groceries, and then he has a doctor's appointment the next day. And then, I need to dry that before I can put any more paint on. Not in my case. Because I hadn't really been going anywhere. Before I got sick, the only place I had been was to the vet for Bella. And then to drop off that craft to Utah. Those were the only places I had been before I got sick. It was weird. Because, like, at the vet, there was really no one hardly there, so I wasn't really around anyone. But honestly, my brother could have caught something, and I could have easily probably got it from him. Yeah, I haven't been in a doctor's office since my pain clinic appointment. Unless you count Bella's place, but I was the only one in there that day, actually. Just me and my little Bella. My little belly button. My spoiled, rotten little chihuahua. And we have to take her back next week. She has to she has to get her teeth cleaned. They're really bad. Yeah, why? Do you hear something? Oh, yeah, that is awkward. Why are you... That is the most awkward position I have ever seen. Her head is just like up a mile, pointing up in the air. She's so weird. I thought maybe you were hearing Callie down there making noises because Callie's asleep on the floor. She's making noise. I thought that's what you were going to say, was you could hear her. Well, that happens with her. She's weird. She's my weird little snoodle. Seems like cashew coats this so much better and covers more, but I don't want cashew today. Strange for me to say. Usually I'm always using cashew, but not today. You can't get the other brand of paint now, Ty, at or either Walmart. You can only get Waverly chalk paint. You can't get that other brand of chalk paint that you were buying. I think it was when you were on to Pendleton. You would get the other brand because that's all they had. Well, now they only have Waverly. They don't have the other kind. So they finally got Waverly in, which is good because that's the best kind. I don't like the others. I really don't like the other kinds. Okay. My joints still are not good, but they're better than they were. No, it doesn't help with the joints. Hey, Elizabeth. Yeah, Not good for donuts. Put it that way. Oh, I don't like summer, but I don't like winter. I like spring and fall. Don't do well in the summer and don't do well in the winter. Just want to make sure I have this completely dry before I do anything else. You know, it's a good thing that Bindi here, hey sweetie. It's a good thing she is inside now and goes on a paper, because when her old owner had her, she started getting really weird about not liking to go outside, because her old owner had a ramp, and one day Bindi was going out to go potty, and she was on the ramp, and then the roof was like slanted like that. The snow and ice just fell right off onto the ramp, right where she was. It just barely missed her. And so after that, she kind of wouldn't go out unless we took her out. We had to walk out with her. To even get her to come back in the house, we both had to go out there to get her. She wouldn't come in for just one of us. We had to both go out and get her. And she's just been terrified ever since. And so if she hears it fall, she just freaks out. So she's not broken up about not having to go out. But she's just very skittish. So even though she goes on a paper, I have to walk her into the utility room. I have to stand in there next to her until she goes. If I leave the room, she gets skittish and tries to run off because she's afraid to be in there. She doesn't like the washer noise. She doesn't like the dryer. She's a big baby. But she's my big baby. You know, that sounds like a dog that we had. Callie doesn't like to get her feet cold. Bella shakes just at the thought of snow. She'll look out the window and you can just see her shivering just at the thought of the cold out there. So I'm trying to decide. I want to put a pink around the edge here. Just trying to decide which pink I want to do. I'm going to do pink cloud. But we did have one that liked the snow. I think that was Samantha. That was the Shih Tzu that we used to have. Changed my mind again, probably. I forgot. I need vinyl too. do? Put the pinks on the very bottom? Why wouldn't that surprise me? It's like, where's my pink? I knew I had pink. It just happened to be buried. But yeah, the dog that we had that liked snow, she would eat the snow too. She just loved it. Now the dogs I have now, they're just chickens. They don't like the snow. They want nothing to do with it. Okay, I don't like that one. That one to me is more peach. Coral. I think I'll do this one. I know we're supposed to be getting warmer weather. It's supposed to start warming up here. Can't remember what day. Hi, Veronica. Well, I think today was going to be our last. Yeah, it has been here too, in the negatives. Not quite as cold as you guys have had, because I know when, I think Veronica had said it was like 14 below, and we were having like 11 or below or 10 when she said that. So we had a little warmer, but not much. But last I looked, we're supposed to be getting up in like the 30s. Yeah, it says it's 11 right now. Hi, Sandra. Looks like we're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches tomorrow it's supposed to be 32. That looks like we have 25 Thursday, 26 Friday, and then Saturday it's supposed to be in 37, and then it's supposed to go up in the 40s after that. Okay, Sandra. This is the printable that I'm using. What, right now? That printable is from the nesting box one. Do I not have the other one out here? I know it's here somewhere. Because I was debating between two. I think the other was a Cocker Spaniel. Supposedly, I think they're working on putting it all on a website so that it's easier to find instead of on there, which will be better. Not purposely. Yeah, I'm not purposely growing it out. Because I get headaches when it gets too long. And like, if my hair gets it all ratty, I get really bad headaches until I brush my hair to get the knots out. It makes my neck hurt too. Yeah, I haven't had it layered in a long time. But that probably would help. Pink Sky. It's Waverly. Yeah, if the weather's not bad tomorrow, then we'll go to town and get stuff. Otherwise, and I hope we don't have to do this because I don't like that direction. But my brother has a doctor's appointment in Pendleton on Thursday. So technically, if we had to, we could get groceries that way, but I hate to. I hate going that way. Darn it. I hate them. I was going to say, sometimes mine doesn't show me the arrow either. No, she has an Android. But sometimes it doesn't show up immediately for me either. You sound like me, Sandra. I'm not even joking. I say the same thing. I hate iPhones. There's nothing I hate more than iPhones. Completely hate them. My aunt has one, and when I am doing something on hers for her, or trying to show her how to use it, it can get frustrating even for me because it's like, they're not normal. I hated it when I had it. I had one, and it was when they were really itty bitty tiny. I mean, when I got mine, it was like, I don't know, like yeah, I think they were about 2 inches wide. Yeah. Nowadays, you would have thought it was a toy, but yeah, I hated it. Absolutely hated it. They were tiny. I'll have to look. I don't remember what time the event is that I'm in. On Friday. 2 p.m.? Yeah, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. So I think that's 11 my time. Friday. $11. I think so, yeah. I don't know. No. This one's Double Trouble. It's movies and popcorn is the theme. I was going to say, the only person I could tell you that I knew offhand that was in it was Mel and Ashton. Those were the only ones that I remembered offhand that were in it. And I'll share the flyer too. And then we have our next event. Yeah, we have our event on the 25th. So she's in that one. That's Thursday next week. Okay. I keep losing this. So I was going to put Happy Valentine's Day at the top. So I can either do this pink or I can do black. So let me go ahead and get the Mod Podge going. No, what the heck was on that? Looked like paint. I still need to buy some of those other paintbrushes. Like the ones that you have, Sandra. Yeah. We didn't really do a whole lot, but the restaurant was open in our town, so we went down and got some French dip and oh, I have them in my cart on Amazon. I just haven't ordered any. Not yet, anyways. I just know I don't care for the other ones. Okay. Yeah. And then any just regular paintbrushes that you buy, if you buy the ones that have the plastic handles, that's better than the wood ones, because the wood ones, like I have some wood or brushes that have wood handles, and the ones that have the wood handles, they tend to the paint tends to come off all over the craft usually. It's frustrating. I meant to dry this first, but I didn't. That's what happens when I don't craft for a while. And when I start crafting again, I have to try and remember how I do it usually. But yeah, I've had some flake off so bad, it's frustrating. I don't like this paintbrush. I really don't. Bin's behind me. Oh, I was trying to not have it pull back up on me when I was brushing it. Yep, Bin is behind me. My cute little Bin. Yeah, I think I wore her out with me being sick. Because she's my little worrywart, and she like always has to watch every single thing I do when I'm sick. I can't even go to the stinking bathroom without her. She thinks she has to go everywhere with me. Oh, hi, Anne. Hi, Diane. Okay, and then I need my ivory because I need to fix something here. This cow, you know what it reminds me of is, and Ty will know exactly what I'm talking about. It reminds me of Callie, my little dog. It reminds me of her hair, the way it stands up. Because her hair stands up that way too. So weird. My cute little cowgirl. Good night, Sandra. So I'm just trying to blend this in a little more. Okay. Where is crooked? There it is. Oh, Matt. Confirm. Might as well get this cutting while I am finishing up. Clearly, I can't feed that in there sitting down. Question is why is it fighting with me? Okay, and I need to cancel and redo it because that is so stupid how it makes you do that. Okay, continue. Select. Mine doesn't bother the corners. It just... I couldn't really see what I was doing. It was too high up. Cancel, yes. Continue. Scoot over, sweetie. Thank you. My good girl. Oh my goodness. I did that while having this open, apparently. That was not smart. Okay. She is sweet. That's my little bin. My little Bindi. Make sure any wrinkles are out. Okay, get that off the screen so I can actually see the comments again. Okay. Just 1 second while I read this. Or 2 more spots. Yeah, the Highland cows are always so cute. Oops, I guess I missed another spot. Okay. Yeah, I have a pig one too. Seriously? I need to get new scissors. I really need to get new ones. Goodness, everything's sticking to me. Oh, hi, Jen. Jane. Why did I say Jen? I can't talk today. Oh, my goodness. I can't think today. Tammy? No. No. Tammy. I have to do that outside my stinking door. This ornery cat. She's my brother's. I am working on this, Jane. Still need to poke my holes in it. But yeah, I need to get new scissors because didn't know what happened to mine. They're nowhere in my craft room. They're nowhere in the living room. So I'll buy the exact same set of scissors or a pair of scissors that I had because I liked them. Come on. Don't fight with me. And I've got a little snoodle kicking me in the back. Okay. Boy, that cat's not happy today. I mean, she's not one bit happy. She's ornery. I saw you sent me a message, Jane. I'll have to take a look when Come on. Looks like that pulled up a little bit of the tissue paper, but I can get that back down. Come on. Cooperate with me. There we go. So we have Happy Valentine's Day. I just didn't get enough I didn't get enough of the Mod Podge on that top part. So it wanted to come up, but that's all right. I got it. Okay. Oh, my shoulder popped. Now, normally I do this first, but I didn't. A marker. Yep. So if you don't put the holes in first, then you want to kind of hold it, put your finger like where you want it here, put your other one exactly behind it, and then you can put a mark on the back, and then that way you can get it where you want it. Actually, I don't need the big hole, so why don't I just do the tiny hole? So this is a crocodile. I use the 1/8 punch. Might not be perfectly even, but that's all right. It'll work. white beads for it. Where's my thin? If I can't find the thin one, I can use this. Well, that's if I knew where it started. For crying out loud. Why do they always make it so hard to find the starting point of these? I mean, really. What's the point? And oh my goodness, I don't see where it starts. There we go. Yeah, I think I'll just use that. I can share a link for the scissors that are really good. Changed my mind. I'm going to use these because they match the couch. So these were the beaded ones from Walmart for Christmas. And they kind of match the cow. Oh, there it is. After all that, I found my twine. I think that will stand out too much. Sit still, stinky butt. How is my little stinker butt behind me? What's my little Bin Bin doing? Okay. again. Oh, hi, Cindy. Ben. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I love the color of these beads. I wish I would have bought more of them. I just didn't think about it. I don't think it needs any longer. Okay, and then leave that up a little. Then I'm going to take this and feed it back through there. I was going to say, I don't even know if this one's plugged in. How are you doing, Cindy? That's hot. Where are you hanging from? So I just glued in that because I wanted to keep that knot in to make sure it didn't come loose. I've had crafts that I brought to a bazaar and the string came out untied when I was hanging it up. And so I like to try and make sure that I can get them on there really secure. Because I think I said that right. I had to think for a second there how I usually say your name. Oh my goodness. Okay. So far, that's what we have. But I'm not done. So, I don't need that. Okay, where did the nesting box printable club I can share the link. It's $10 a month and you get access to all of their printables that they've ever had. And they do new ones all the time, so you get quite a bit. And some of them I was going to buy similar from Etsy before and found them from there and didn't have to pay as much. This was one of the other printables that I want to do one of these days that they had. Buried my bag with my different size hearts. And then I'm not sure what I'm doing with this yet. But this will kind of give you a sneak peek of something that I'll do at some point. I have this little board that I got from Goodwill. Looks like it originally came from Target. And then I have these two. I have several of these. So at some point I'll be doing something with those. There was my thing I had. And there was my sticking twine that I was looking for. Okay, so it is a different shade board. I ended up smearing, or that was wet, and I hit it and it wrinkled it up. So all it was well, actually, why don't I just do this? Now, if you look back on the crafts that I've made recently, like, I did one that was a Valentine's Day gnome. And then I did a that works. Okay, I'll just Mod Podge that on. Was a Valentine's Day gnome and a New Year's gnome. And those all also came from the nesting box printable. And then I don't know if the one that I'll use Friday, I don't know if I haven't decided exactly what I'm making for that event, so I don't know if it's going to be one of their printables or a different one. There we go. So see, it was this piece here that I kind of had rubbed and smeared, and so it came off. And actually, Sit still, sweetie pie. That just did too. The theme on Friday is hold on. I can't talk and cut this. Hey Ben, you're okay. Movies and popcorn is the name of the theme for Friday. Okay, there we go. Ben, sit still, sweet pie. Okay, so I wanted some kind of 3D look. So instead of printing off hearts, or cutting out hearts from my Cricut, I'm just using these cutouts. You know, we'll see how honestly, if we don't go to town tomorrow, I might try looking. I bought, and of course it was Christmas, so I think I put it up. If I didn't, it's going to be back here behind my computer here. But I bought popcorn garland. I think it was popcorn and cranberry garland, maybe. That was left over from Hobby Lobby. And if I could find it, I would love to be able to find it because I could use that for that theme. That would work perfect for that theme. What you doing, Ben? Ow. Poke myself. Well, these little tweezers are very, very, very sharp. And I had them poking upward like this. I've poked myself 4 times since I've been live. Just because they're poking up in the air. So, of course, you're going to poke yourself. I know what you meant. I knew what you meant. So, Ben, no. Hi, Stephanie. So, this is what we're doing so far. I don't know where my scissors went, if they disappeared at a bazaar and got left behind or what, but I don't have my favorite scissors anymore, so I have to buy new ones now, unfortunately. So as soon as I get off here, I'm going to order them because I'm sick of fighting with these other scissors. Don't cry, Ben. Be a big girl. I know exactly how I want to make it, the bow. I just can't remember which red I used. Not that one. Okay. That answers my question. Jeez. Yeah, unfortunately, we might just wait and not go tomorrow to town and go the day of his doctor's appointment. Well, no, I have to go to I have to go to Walla Walla Way, Melton. Because he goes back to work Friday, and I have my nose spray at the pharmacy I have to get. Then you're fine, sweetie pie. I need a haircut. I get them worse when I don't know. It starts with an O. Oh, hi, Sandy. I didn't even see that you were on there until Nothing Perfect said it. Stephanie, why did I call you by your page name? My gosh. It's a prescription nose spray tie. I use two nose sprays and well, sometimes 3 nose sprays, depending on how bad it is. And because one's Flonase and the other is prescription, then Zyrtec, and then Benadryl. I have to use all that to help with sinuses. I need to just go in and have that stupid procedure done, but it's not going to happen until summer or spring. Not summer, spring. Yeah, my hair, once it reaches a certain length, I get headaches worse, everything. It's not fun. Okay. I saw someone who had one of these Deborah's, and they had it marked for like if you didn't want it quite that long, like they had it marked in between so you could have it even on each side. I have to think how I did this. That way is that way. This one that way. This one that way. And then honestly, if you had one of those, like, they're those plastic measuring ones that you like can use to cut like fabric or whatever. They're basically like a plastic measuring or ruler, but they're like about that wide. You could also use just a regular one too, and just sit it. You could actually, if you wanted to, you could glue it to it and attach it, and then you'd have your wider lengths for your bigger bows. And don't be dumb like me and pull it so tight that you rip your... I usually eyeball it too. But someone who would want it to be exactly perfect could do that. It's so easy to stick and do. Okay, and then straighten this out. Then get my ends a little more even. Oh, let me show you guys something really quick. Well, let me get this done really quick, and then I'll show you. It's something you probably might not know. Okay, where are you, little... Seriously. I can show you slowly. It's actually fairly simple, but if you don't know it's there, you wouldn't know to do it. And maybe this option has been there for a while and I just didn't know about it. yeah, she's tired back there. It should help you get notifications more when someone you want to watch live is live. Okay, so we have that. And I don't think I'm going to do anything else to it. I think that's good the way it is. Okay. Come here. What? What are you doing? A little fart? Okay. So. Let me go to Stephanie's really quick. Okay, you go to the person's page. You click following. And then look down. Here, it does help to add people that you really want to see to your favorites if you want. But if you go down here further, it says notifications, and it says choose what type of post you want to be notified about, and content, video, live videos, all of those, Facebook's default setting is highlights. So whatever Facebook determines is a highlight, that is what you're going to get. So all you have to do, like for here, live video, click that, and then click all notifications. You can do that for content too. You just click content. And for this one, you'd have to do highlights if you want highlights, or standard. Videos is either all or highlights. But you have to actually physically go in, click following, go to live, and then hit all notifications. And then you have to click update before it actually updates. Come here, sweetie. But that is something that I've never seen. I have seen like the content part. I have never seen where it said live video before, where it gave you the option to select all notifications. So like anyone who you want to get notified like that for, I would suggest finding them. And like even on here, Sandra is just highlights. So standard, live video, all notifications. I'll just do all for that one. And then update. I don't know why it was doing that. Why they all of a sudden changed it. The only reason I even knew that that was there was for some reason it kept asking me if I wanted to send an invite to Sandra to follow my page. And it was telling her the same thing about me. And so we removed each other, then re-added it. And that's when I saw that extra little step that you can actually turn on live notifications now. But of course, there's nothing that tells us when there's an update. It's just one of those things. So I'll do a quick video showing how you do that in that supporter, creative kinship supporter group that I have with Sandra. Not the event group, but the supporter group. We decided to do that one together too. So, I'll do just like a video just showing that only. But I wanted to at least share that tonight. But that's kind of why I started that other group to begin with, is because unless you are constantly looking at the different things, you don't get told when something changes, when something has an update like that. I mean, that would have been good information to know, that all you have to do is turn on the live notification. I mean, everyone's only been complaining about that the entire time I've ever started, from when I first started watching crafters on Facebook. It's like they were always complaining about not getting notifications, and then now they have that option on there to turn it on, but no one told us about it. It's so dumb. Honestly, we shouldn't even have to turn it on. It should just automatically be on. Yeah, there is. I might just, what I'll probably do is, I'll probably do it sometime tomorrow, and post it to that group, and then post it to, I might just post it to the craft sharing one that I have too, and then I'll post it to my page as well. Because yeah, it's something that it's easy to do, and I can do a video showing how to do it from a phone too. It would be from a Android, not a iPhone, because I do not like iPhones, but and I don't have an iPhone. But I can show how to do that too. But yeah, I just happened to come across it. I don't know if there's anything else that they've changed recently that we don't know about. It would be nice if there was somewhere that they posted like all the new things that they change. And then that way we could just go to it and find it, but apparently they don't. Why are you crying? You little fart. Let's kind of look and see if it's the same way. Favorites. Okay, that's nice to know. You can only do it from your computer. The option is not available. Well, wait, let me change to my page, or to my personal. me a sec. And then I'll go to Megan's page really quick. Yeah. You have to do it from a computer. You don't get the option to turn on the notifications from your phone, only from your computer. So it has to be done from a phone. However, you could, if you don't have a computer, you could open up a browser on your phone, go to Facebook, log in that way, and do the update through there. Or do the turning on the notifications through there. Yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can kind of look into more things to post on that in that group, because it's with so many changes and it being hard to find that information, it kind of sucks. But and I need to go back through there. I can't remember. Last 2 days, my page says that I'm timed out. On your phone or your computer? Yeah, that's true, Sandy. Because, where been? Phone. I wonder if there's a setting. Do you have two-step verification on, maybe? Kelly, come here. Come here. Hi. Hi. You gotta get on camera too, little silly mutt. This is my Callie. Okay, mine hasn't done that. That's so irritating. This is my little Callie monster. Okay, no. You stay out of my mouth. Oh. I guess we're gonna snuggle. Yeah, I'll have to take a look and see. Callie, don't. It hasn't done that to me so far, but we'll see. You never know. But I will let you guys go for now, and I'll come on tomorrow and do a live. Don't know what time. It will depend on if we do go to town or not. But let me show this again really quick. You might need to make sure your phone is updated, like that you've installed all the updates. Hey, cooperate. And I'll post a picture of this on my page afterwards. I need to make sure I have everything posted that I've made. But anyways, I will see you guys sometime tomorrow. Have a good evening.